Welcome to Fresh SimRacing. Today we present the round 2 of our vintage touring GTBs at Donnington National Sprint Race. Glad you can all join us. There's a quick view of the track we're running today. It'll be the Donnington National. There is a list of the qualifying order. You can stop and pause and play that back later. And then we are just moving on to a shot of the starting grid, where we have Ambient Stub in pole, great drive from Ambient. Then in second we have Into All Sorts in the white Duchess. There we have Sam Thumbfinger in the Von Baron, and then 8 Ball in the BM, nice livery on that one. Then we have Ice Dude, cool as ice. Ben Apex, great livery on that BMW there, loving that one. Then we've got Nathbit, another great livery on the BMW. We have our only escort, Kingy, first round today, joining us. And then we've got Jeff Spencer towards the back, followed by Snickers, again, first joining us today, and Wayne just bringing up the rear, but certainly going to be fast today. Straight into the action, and we're off. Ambient Stub, great start, and as we're heading down, there is 8 Ball Sick, really rapid in that BMW off the line. Great start, got ahead of Inter with a poor start. Sam sneaking up into third, I believe, coming through. Yes, he is into third. And there we go, we are off and running as we're coming down through the corner curves. Oh, big incident there. Ben Apex lost it. It's taken a few of them out. Kingy's managed to keep himself out of trouble. And we're following into as we come into the corner, come around and up to McLean's. It's a pretty good clean start, apart from that one incident with Ben, and we are underway. As we come into the down Starkey Straight, just to finish off close to the end of the first lap. All braking hard down into Goddard's. 8 Ball doing a great job of keeping them Mercs behind him as he comes through. And there was a close one there between the teammates. Sam just giving into just enough space as to not cause a team catastrophe there for Project Hammer. And as they're coming down the straight, Stubb is running away with it. And then we just switch to Nathbit coming into the red gate, and oh, he's run a little bit wide there. He won't be happy with himself for that one. And he rejoins the track safely though, and off they are running again. And then we join the front runners again. There's 8 Ball doing a great job in that BMW, keeping those Mercs back. The Mercs have got the advantage of power on this track. The BMWs have got the advantage of braking and faster corner speed, but ultimately that power is gonna do those Mercs well on this track, that's for sure. And there he is. Sam had a little look, but nothing showing there. 8 Ball just brilliantly holding that line, keeping those Mercs behind him. And we could just see Ice Dude at the back of this picture. That Inter looks a bit squirrely on there. I have to say his tyre pressures look a little bit low. I think he could have done better with his setup. And then Sam Thumbfinger is having a go on the inside on 8 Ball, and he's made it stick, going through Goddard's, and then there we go. Sam nearly lost it there, and he does well to gather that up, but he's given into the chance to take both of them flying down the straight. And there you can see Inter's going to sneak in on the inside. Can he hold it? Yes he can. Oh, Sam's run wide, 8 Ball's taken advantage, and he's gone straight through. Brilliant driving by 8 Ball, hanging in there. Sam's unlucky on that corner. He's giving himself some work to do now. As you can see, Sam is now going to be chasing 8 Ball again, looking for that pass. He made it stick on Goddard's before. Can he do it again? We shall have to see. It'll all be about Starkey Straight, I think, for Sam. And here we go, look at that, great lines by 8 Ball again, really going well in that BMW. He's driving that supremely, it has to be said. There we go, Inter looked a little bit squirrely again, going through Starkey's. As we come back down Starkey Straight, Sam's got the power. Can he have a look? Can he have a look at 8 Ball? Looks like 8 Ball's got the exit and he's going to keep him in check all the way down, going through Goddard's. Great driving by 8 Ball there. And then as we go, we see further on down the grid, we've got Kingy, we've got Wayne, we've got Nathbit. Oh, Kingy's gone wide and dropped it. Oh no! We didn't want to see that. The only escort today, dropping it. That leaves Nathbit chasing down Wayne. And as we come through Goddard's again, can Nath gain a bit of traction and get a bit of time on Wayne? Oh, it looks like Wayne's got a slowdown penalty possibly there. He's let Nath through. Nath's flying. He didn't look twice to take that one. And here we have Jeff Spencer. As you can see, he's carrying a little bit of damage from that earlier incident on lap 1 with Ben Apex. It was a tough one, that one. Ben completely lost it, but Jeff unfortunately was the victim of that accident, really. But it was a racing incident, that being said, couldn't be helped. Kingy going really well in that escort. And as we follow Jeff round on a lap, you can see that he's oh, sorry, we're with Ben Apex. Apologies, we've got Ben Apex. As we follow Ben Apex round, as he's coming through Starkey's Bridge up to McLean's. Nice lines by Ben. Nice highlights. Good driver, Ben. Solid. As always, has a strong showing in these events. Consistent driver. Great livery on that BMW as well. I have to admit, I do love that green. Does look good. He's not showing too much damage from that off on the first lap either. It looks like Jeff was definitely the bigger victim on that one, unfortunately. And as we come back through, going through Goddard's, coming back down to Starkey Straight, Ben's looking good. Stubbs still in the lead, into second, 8 Ball third, Sam fourth, Ice fifth, Nathbit sixth. As we fly through Red Gate, and here we go, we pick it up with Sam Thumbfinger and 8 Ball. 8 Ball still holding off that Merc. He's driving the wheels off that BMW, it's got to be said. He's doing a great job. The Mercs definitely have the advantage at Donnington with the power, even though they're not so good on the brakes through the corners. That power really telling on this track. But you know what, Mike is doing a great job in that BMW. He's looking racy, he's looking fast. Looks like he's gaining ground on it, Inter as well. That's how well he's going. Can he get in the draft and hold that Merc off, or will the Merc have the power down Starkey Straight? I just don't know. And again, Mikey just positioning that BMW brilliantly, carrying the speed. And as he comes through, looks like Inter's gained a bit of advantage through Goddard's there and just pulled away a little bit. And then here comes Sam, the power telling. As we go into Goddard's, can he make it stick? Looks for that inside line. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Mike, 8 Ball gave him the room he needed. Good racing there from 8 Ball. I think that power is going to tell down the Craner curves, that has to be said. Unfortunately, I don't think that BMW is going to be able to answer to that Merc's power in this track. And here we have Ice Dude, another great livery, teammate of 8 Ball Mike. These two together, a great pairing, strong pairing, good team, work together well, getting the setups right, getting the lap times down. And again, Ice is one of our great drivers, steady, good lines, consistent, always looking for a race, but great racecraft with it. And then here we go, as we're going down, back down to Starkey Straight. Ice is looking good. He's having a bit of a lonely race at the moment. I think that the front pack have just left him a bit, but he's definitely getting away from the pack behind him. He's running a good solid race. As we come back down Wheatcroft Straight, we've got it. There's Ambo in first, Inter, 8 Ball Mike, then Sam. Looks like Sam has dropped the ball to 8 Ball Mike again. And then here we go, Kingy. This battle at the back is raging on. Kingy getting ahead of Wayne. He's doing a great job. Jeff Spencer's closed that gap from the lap 1 incident. He's catching the pack again with some good driving. Wayne's looking to trace down Kingy. Kingy, our only escort in the championship, and it has to be said that the escort is really underpowered for Donnington National, so he's going to have to absolutely drive the wheels off that car to get any kind of results today, that's for sure. But you know what, I know Kingy's a good driver, he's very fast, and he will definitely give it all in that escort to wring its neck and get the best out of it, that's for sure. It has to be said that escort is a good looking car as well. I think it's the best looking car on the grid, like that gold and red livery is running there. So you've got Jeff closing in on Wayne, you've got Wayne closing in on Kingy. There's a lot of action back here, and who is going to come out victorious today, who knows, but I have to say Kingy is going to have to try really well to get that escort up that grid, because as I say, it hasn't got the power of the others. Although it's fast on the brakes and through the bends, you have to drive it on the edge to get everything out of it around this track. And Wayne's done it. He's done it down Starkey Straight. Power, I think, power more than anything, that BMW. Good exit, and he's managed to close that out through Goddard's. Great driving there by Wayne. Great driving. As we come down Wheatcroft Straight, now Jeff Spencer is closing in on Kingy as well. I think the power difference between the Escort and the BMW is something that's going to really cost Kingy today. It's going to be difficult for him. But great lines by Kingy there, hugging the apex, keeping it tight. Oh, there Jeff has got the run, and as we go through the crane of curves, it looks like Jeff's going to get this done. And it's all over by the hairpin. Oh, and Wayne's dropped it on the corner. Could Jeff have Wayne now as well? It could be. He's run a bit of dirt, lost a bit of speed. Having a look. Oh, I'll have to say that was great racing by Kingy back there. Gave him plenty of space. Gave him the opportunity. He didn't try and close or block him out. Good fair racing, that is. And now Jeff is having a really good look at Wayne here. Just to mention, unfortunately, we did lose Snickers on the first corner. He did lag out, so if you're wondering where Snickers was, unfortunately we did lose him. And here we have our race leader, Stubb, coming down the straight, followed by Inter, followed by Sam, followed by 8 Ball. And Stubb, he is the class of the field, it has to be said. Very solid, very consistent, great driver. And as he brings that Merc down, you'll see just how he hits those apexes, how he keeps that car balanced. Great to watch him drive. We can all learn a little bit from Stubb and his driving technique, it has to be said. He is really good, and he's certainly leading the pack today in this race, and he's built up quite a gap on into all sorts there and Sam, and he's just going to run a consistent race. You can see it now, he's got that lead, lap consistently, look to hold that lead, try and stop the other two Mercs and catching him, reducing that gap down. As you can see, as we're coming down Starkey Straight, it's just great driving from Stubb. Got to admire the guy and his style, it's so clean, gets the car really well balanced going through the curves, really gets the power down on exit, never looks like he's in trouble or struggling. Which cannot be said for Into All Sorts, who, you know, if you catch him at times, he looks pretty ragged, trying to follow behind there in that Merc. And then we pick it up again with Kingy, Jeff Spencer, Wayne in front, Jeff in the middle, Kingy coming from behind. Kingy staying with these guys, which is really impressive in the Escort. And now is he going to be looking to have a go? He's definitely closed that gap back up to Jeff now. And he's right on the tail of Jeff. And as we are coming down through up to the old hairpin, and then going to be going through Starkey's Bridge. Kingy's having a look on the inside, he's definitely got the line peak, the power there, just hasn't got the run. Still had a look. It's going to make Jeff very nervous knowing that Kingy's right on his tail like that and then poking his nose in, trying to unsettle him, trying to find that gap, trying to make something happen. Really impressive driving by Kingy. As I say, the power difference between the BMW and the Escort is quite a lot on this track. But a nice exit there by Jeff, taking all the curve, trying to make sure it carries as much speed as possible, trying to stop Kingy. As we sat on the bumper of Jeff from Kingy's car, And there we go, as we're having a look through, coming through Goddard's. That power telling, look how the BMW just pulls away down the straight. It's a real shame, a bit more power. That Escort would be a lot more racy in these conditions. But you know what, all credit to Kingy, he's keeping it there, he's keeping it racy, he's keeping it honest. And he looks good in that Escort as well, he does look good. So he's doing it with a bit of style. And then again, as we're coming through the Craner curves, down to the old hairpin, will he have another look on the inside like he did before? He's having a look on the inside, just can't quite carry the speed needed. Closing it up again. I tell you what, this is exciting stuff. It's good racing here. Jeff he's not surmounting to the pressure Kingy's putting him under. You know, many a man would have dropped the car by now under that kind of pressure. But Jeff's holding firm, holding steady. You can see though, Kingy's right on the back of him. Really impressive considering the power difference. You should see down Starkey Straight, and then what's it? A replay. This is Ice. Ice Dude's gone wide at the coppice. He's dropped it. Oh no! I know Ice. He'll be infuriated with himself. Such a steady driver, wouldn't have wanted to make such a mistake. It's quite rare you see those mistakes from Ice Dude. And then we join the back up with Ben Apex and Nathbit. These two again having a good midfield battle. Ben right on the back of Nathbit. As we come down Starkey Straight, can he have a look too far back this time? I feel needs to be a tight line through here, carry the speed. Oh, Ben runs a little bit wide, trying to give it everything. Has he given it enough? It looks like he has got him. Yes. As we come down into Red Gate, can he outbrake him and make it stick? Nathbit having a look. Oh yes, yes he has. Ben's made that stick. He's run wide trying to carry that speed, but he's done enough to carry it through Craner curves. Can Nath have a little look back at him now? I tell you what, that's exciting stuff. That's great stuff by Ben Apex there. Great driving. Nathbit chasing hard. Oh, he's chased so hard that he's dropped. Oh, he's just managed to save that. He's right on the edge there, giving it everything, trying to catch Ben Apex back up. It's impressive. He's kept it on the track, but it has given Ben a chance. And as we join back with Sam Thumfinger in third, chasing down into all sorts and Stubb up ahead, you can just see in the distance Sam's closed the gap up massively, and he's definitely chasing down hard to improve on that third position. And look, as they go through the Craner curves, I mean there's not a lot in it, to be honest. The gap looks pretty equal between Stubb in first position, Inter in second, Sam in third. These Mercs showing that power really tells around this national course, and that extra power. Oh, Inter nearly drops it in the old hairpin, but he just keeps it going. And oh, he's kicking up dirt in Sam's face as well, just for the fun of it. This is racing, this is close up front with these Merc boys. They are going for it. And it has to be said, there's Sam driving the Baron. It does sound incredible, the engines in these Mercs. And he puts that power down and we're following back through all the way down Starkey Straight. And we can just see Ambient up ahead going through into Goddard's, then Inter. Oh, Inter's looking a bit squirrely there, he's not looking tidy at all. Whereas Stubb and Sam, they're looking solid. And we're on to lap 12. And this should be the last lap of the race. As we're coming in. Oh, Sam's gone wide. He's gone wide at Red Gate. He's dropped it into the dirt. Oh, he won't be happy with himself for that. Sam's a very fast driver, very fast. And that's allowed Inter to get away. And I think at this stage of the race, it's going to be a big margin to try and make up that error from that mistake. So that leaves it down to Stubb ahead and Inter. Can he do anything to try and chase him down? The gap's been there most of the race. I think Inter struggled to close that gap on Stubb all race. Stubb just driving consistently and steady the whole time. There we have Kingy, great craftsmanship for Kingy, just moving over and letting the leaders through. And as Stubb rounds down onto Starkey Straight, he's just got Goddard's to go. and then down we cross straight, and then as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, it's his for the taking. Oh, and there it is, the flying Merc as he comes over the line. That's the win for Stubb. Inter follows in second, and then we have Sam Thumbfinger in third, 8-Ball Mikey in fourth, and I tell you, 8-Ball Mikey made up some great ground there. Great driving by Mikey there. Then here we have Ice Dude coming down Starkey Straight to finish. Great drive by Ice today, really solid. Wasn't quite fast enough on this occasion to catch up to the front pack, but definitely kept herself well clear of the mid pack in 5th position. Really good drive. And then here we have Ben Apex coming through at a solid 6th, great drive by him as well. Then Nathbit closely following in 7th, brilliant stuff from Nathbit today. Great drive, those BMWs looking good. Here's Wayne coming down Starkey Straight, coming through Goddard's. Again, another great drive. That midfield, that pack, that battle at the back, Wayne has come out victorious over the 3. He's done really well today. And then as you can see, just in the background, Jeff Spencer bringing it through for 9th place. And then we have Kingy. Great drive by Kingy. First time he's joined the round. He's run the Escort. It was always going to be a tough job in the Escort, but he's made it look good. He's done it with style. And he brings home the last of the grid for us. Great stuff. Great racing by all. Brilliant. And there we have the results. Stubb first, into second, Sam third. Great racing today. Great racing. Really enjoyed that. Flew by. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Please come and join us at Fresh Sim Racing. I hope that gives you a flavour of what we've got to offer. We've got a Discord group. Check out the link on the homepage on YouTube. Come and sign up. Come and join us. Good banter, good fun, close, clean racing. That's it from me. Thank you all for your time.